Come guess me this riddle, what beats pipe and fiddle, what's hotter than mustard and milder than cream? What best wets your whistle, what's clearer than crystal, sweeter than honey and stronger than steam? What can make the dumb talk, what can make the lame walk, what's the elixir of life and philosopher's stone? And what helped Mr. Brunel to dig the Thames tunnel, sure wasn't it whiskey from Old Inishowen?
So everyone and their mom has been talking about Hozier's new song, Too Sweet. It's a great song. Obviously, everyone's favorite line is, I take my whiskey neat. There's so many different variations of how people are interpreting that line online, and I love it. I love to hear it. Recently, somebody on Twitter told me that Hozier's favorite Irish whiskey is Redbreast 15. So I did a little research, and he did say in a Reddit AMA like a while ago that somebody gifted him that bottle and he really loved it. So I'm assuming that's still true. I've only had Redbreast 12, which is one of my favorite Irish whiskeys ever. I think I might have tried Redbreast 15 a while ago, but I cannot remember for the life of me. So I only have Redbreast 12, but I decided, okay, let me see if I can find Redbreast 15. And I did. It's beautiful. I love this box. This box is amazing. But basically, the rules of Irish whiskey are really simple. It has to be made in Ireland. It has to be made from malted or unmalted barley, a mix of malted and unmalted barley. And if it's like a single pot still, that means it's made in one distillery. And specifically, these kinds of whiskeys, they are distilled 3 times. So that's what makes Irish whiskeys special. And that's usually why when you taste an Irish whiskey, you get like a sweet smell, but it's also really smooth compared to Scotch. So I'm gonna do a little bit of a taste test, and I'm really excited. Basically, I've read that these are pretty similar. This is just a much more mature, sort of just nicer bottle compared to the 12, and I already love the 12, so I'm excited for this 15. Let me open this. Okay, now that we've got them opened, we gotta pour. So I have like a normal glass for my 12 because I only have one Glencairn glass. Okay, first, the tasting notes. Basically, both of these, they have, this one says a mix of dried fruit and spice with toasted oak and sherry undertones. That's the Redbreast 12. The Redbreast 15 says stone fruit mingles with cracked pepper, giving way to barley and toasted wood. So I'm assuming, I'm not an expert, this is gonna smell more woody, more like, toasty than the 12. And basically, I like the description on the back of the 15. The tasting notes on the nose are full and rich with a complex yet balanced mix of berry fruits and aromatic oils. I love the words people use to describe whiskey. For the taste, it's fully round and mellow, with the succulence of fleshy fruit combined with spices and toasted wood. Whoever writes these has the best job ever. The finish is long and sophisticated. I don't have the box for this anymore, so I don't know if I have the finish and the different notes. It says it. Complex, spicy, fruity aroma with toasted wood notes, silky smooth, with spicy, fruity, sherry, and toasted notes as on the taste. And then the finish is satisfyingly long, and it lingers on the palate. So let's smell these. Basically, I was told that when you smell a whiskey, you should smell it with your mouth, so just goes up your nose. You shouldn't burn your nose. I don't know if that's correct, but that's what I do. Yeah, I definitely get the sweetness. I get the fruit. It's not as woody as this says. I do smell sherry, but it's not as toasty. I don't really smell toasted oak. I don't know if maybe I'll taste it. Oh yeah, that is a better whiskey. See, when you think of this, you're like, okay, what difference does 3 years really make? But apparently it makes a huge difference because it smells completely different. This smells much more like there's a burning fireplace somewhere. I like it. Okay, now taste. Yeah, this is why I like Irish whiskey. It is so smooth. There's nothing to compare. Okay. Should I take a drink of water in between? I should. Okay, I'm back. I've had some water. Oh, yeah, that is much more different. This is so much better. It's so good. Now we know why Hozier takes his whiskey neat. Now we know.
So stick to the crater, the best thing in nature, for sinking your sorrows and raising your joys. And boys, I'd half wonder if lightning and thunder was made from the plunder of whiskey, me boys.